I've received this a lot during the past years and I thought they were real. But then, turns out most of it was bull. Anyway, there's still TV tropes.
This trope is a whole big bundle of screwed up, for which there may well be no pathology, but knowing there are people out there in the world who share even facets of what I'm in for makes me glow with warm fuzzies. And while TV tropes has made me feel like a worthless excuse for a human being on multiple occasions.
You know that feeling you get when you're downloading a torrent, only at first it looks like no one is seeding, only then the connections start coming in, and they just keep coming. Suddenly that series you thought you'd never get to see is going to be there in full by the end of the night, 3.
This one is a little different, but this trope has a 30GB broadband allowance and pops the cap every month, being stuck with slow internet for up to 2 weeks at a time. When the fast internet comes back, I get this warm fuzzy feeling, like I can connect with the world again, and I am not alone.
This Troper is a Pokemaniac, but very old for one, and always lonely. Just a few weeks ago, she was at a convention and one of her boyfriend's friends fell on her. He had suffered a heart attack, and was dead not much later. She was just about to start crying and freaking out in front of everyone when she spotted a kid there playing Pokemon. 20 minutes later, she was playing Pokemon with 3 9-year-olds. If she had cried publicly, it would have ruined the morale at the convention. Just by sharing their time, Pokemon, and compassion, those 3 boys kept her from crying and making the whole thing even worse. YANA indeed.
When I had just gotten my first laptop, I found TV tropes while looking for Scribblenauts codes. I even made my account just to post on this page. Sure, I may not be popular. I talk to myself. My story ideas may seem strange to some. I may be asexual, and I may get bad grades, but you know what? I don't care.
Never skip out on a single day of your life, because then the world will miss out on the distilled badassery that you are.
I love you, my fellow Troper, regardless of where you are, even if I don't know you.
This Troper has learned she is never alone because of voices playing in her head in the story she's told to herself. No, she isn't crazy. She just likes talking to herself to sort things out in her mind and make stuff up when there's too much silence.
Me too. Guess we really aren't alone.
Ditto for this Troper, although she has a tendency to act out what she's seeing/hearing in her head, which has convinced those around her that she is crazy. Sod.
This Troper knew she wasn't alone.
This Troper's internal dialogue helps him sort out his thinking a lot easier, especially when you need 2 points of view at least, but nobody is around to discuss with.
No, you definitely aren't alone.
Oh man, I knew there had to be other people who did this. I love talking to myself.
Other people talk to their voices and act out what they hear/see? Oh.
You mean there's other people besides myself who talk to themselves to write dialogue? Sweet!
Gasp! I do that too! No, wait, I'm just crazy. Never mind.
Holy dash. I really am not alone.
Well, here I am with all my friends, and I'm not lonely anymore. Nice. It feels nice.
No frickin' way. You guys do?
I do that too. Sometimes I use fictional characters as my alternate viewpoints, and sometimes it's just different facets of my own personality.
Fictional character? Now I and my fictional characters don't feel alone.
I'm not the only one.
Why, we must form a club.
You most certainly are not alone. I'm with you.
Me too. Mind, I have doubted my sanity before.
Me too. Let's be a nakama.
Well, this is just weird. I have a few myself. Luckily, only one of them is overly harsh. Not sure if it's the same one that tells me to kill myself in stressful situations. Don't worry. The words have lost all meaning by this point.
Holy freaking crap, I'm not alone.
Oh my god. I'm not the only one.
I'm not alone.
I'm not the only one that does this? I'm not alone.
I do this. And also when I'm playing computer games, I imagine that I'm doing a walkthrough or a live stream, and what I would say to my audience. It feels a bit Rocky Horror sometimes.
Blinks. Me too. Glumps all.
Wow. I really am not alone. I don't know how to put that in verbal form.
The original starter here. Holy crap. Not that she thought she was alone. Her father talks to himself to figure things out. Her brother hears voices. But she didn't realize how many people do exactly what she does.
So I'm not the only one? Not the only one who has characters? This Troper just feels a lot less alone now.
Me too.
Me as well. Wipes here. I feel the love.
I didn't know I felt alone in doing this until I didn't anymore.
This song is for all of you, including a hug from me.
Reading all of the above just makes this Troper feel even lonelier. Also, mildly disgusted and revolted. I'll probably never know any of you personally, and now I'm not sure I want to. Bitter? Yes. Cynical? Yes. But also, I'll never know who wrote what. Do I even want to? And I'll never know how honest they were when they wrote it. For all I know, those so-called quote-unquote heartwarming words were written with self-service in mind. You wrote them not because you wanted to make someone else feel better, not even make them feel not alone, just a vague quote-unquote better, but because it makes you feel better when you think your words are making someone feel better!